I'm like, is this dude trying to offer me this though?
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Nico here, back at again with another video. Today's topic is gonna be a little more, how do I put it? It was kind of weird at the time, but now when I think back of it, it's hilarious because it happened so quickly, and I was like I didn't know what was happening. But just before we start the commentary, I got another solo win because I'm Nico and I'm a beast at solo, and I do that. So without further ado, let's make it play this video. Alright, I hope you guys like that clip. I mean, I've been getting a lot of solo wins because that was like the day before that I got another one, but I'm not about to play 2 videos. So yeah, but today's topic is gonna be the first time I got, the first and I hope the only time I ever get offered drugs. And yeah, this took place in elementary school, and before you think of it and start writing that comment, okay, click off of it. I know you're already writing, oh, why would a kid in elementary school have drugs? It wasn't a kid in elementary school. So what happened was that I would always walk home from school because I live like 2 minutes away from the school. And yeah, I would always walk to school and walk back. So it was kind of like a weird day at school. I could get another story out of that day because that was the first day, or not the first day, but that was like one of the days I got in a fight, because I forgot what I got in a fight with the kid about, but that's not important to the story. But yeah, so the whole day went fine until I got in the fight, and then the next day I wasn't gonna be able to come to school because I was suspended and stuff. But yeah, and see, what I didn't put in, like, I put that in 5th grade I didn't get suspended a lot. I forgot about that one time. So yeah, in the last video, that's basically answering it. So the day was over and the principal was about to announce that we could go home because it's the end of the day, and I'm not trying to stay after school like these other kids that do out of after school activities. Because I was trying to get home and play some Roblox. I don't even know what I played when I was played last year. Probably Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege, but I don't know. And yeah, I was walking home from school, and there's normally this middle schooler that I would walk with. I talked to him right now. He's my 7th grade friend, but he wasn't there because normally there would be other middle schoolers, and it would be big, and they would pick on elementary school kids. But yeah, I never got picked on because I was pretty cool with the middle school kids, I guess. I was one of their elementary school friends. But yeah, one day this random kid walked up to me and said, "Hey, are you a snitch?" I said, no. Why? He said, "Yo, I got some heroin in my backpack. You want some?" I said, "What's heroin?" Because I was a stupid little 5th grader last year. I didn't know what heroin was. And just a disclaimer, don't do drugs. Even if someone peer pressure you, don't do drugs. Please. And yeah, he kept asking me. I was like, no, what does it do to you? And he was just like, "Oh, it makes you feel cool. And I'll tell everybody that you did it so you'll be a cool kid." And then I didn't really care about being cool in my school, because I didn't find it that important that you had to get like recognition from other kids are just as stupid as you. So yeah, I kept on rejecting it. And then I was walking home, and this kid followed me all the way back home. And basically he kept on asking me, "Hey, do you want drugs? Do you want drugs?" And you know what this kid did in the middle of the freaking road? He pulls out his laptop and he just sits down. And he pulls out Xanax out of his book bag. I'm like, "Oh my god, you're in like the 7th grade or 6th grade. How do you have these drugs?" And then that's what I was thinking. I didn't ask him because I was like, knowing him with someone with drugs, they'll probably pull out a knife next. So yeah, I wasn't trying to like fucking get, I guess, like shanked or anything. But yeah, I just kept my questions to myself because, I do that. And yeah, he just kept on asking me. But this is where it gets like weird. So he had a couple of friends walk up and they're threatening to fight me. And what you didn't know about me, I was in 5th grade, I was a 75-pound freaking like whiteboard. Like I was so like, oh my gosh, like dude, like I didn't have balls for anything. And yeah, so this kid was offering me drugs and I didn't feel good about it because I was just like, yeah, my mommy told me not to do drugs. And yeah, but he gets all of his friends and they come to like start fighting with me. Like they were about to fucking jump an elementary school kid. And I was just like, oh my god, I was so scared. And I remember the friend that always walked with me. So I knew his brother as well, which was in high school, so he had a car and stuff. And his freaking brother hit one of the kids with this car. Like I'm just like, okay, thank you, but I think the kid is like you just hit him with his car. He said, "It's all right. He just got like a little broken bone." I said, "Bro, you just hit him with your car. Do you not understand what you did?" He's just like, whatever. And then like, oh my gosh. And then later that day, or no, it wasn't later the day. The next day, when I was walking home, I told my middle school friend all about the whole thing, and he told me, "Oh, you met let me make up a name for him. He seemed like a hunter, because it seems like someone with the name of Hunter would do something like that. Frosty is not, because I have a friend with that his alias is Frosty, but his real name's Hunter. Frosty, don't get offended, but yeah, I just think a kid named Hunter would do something like that. And yeah, he told me, "Oh, you want to know what happened in school today?" I said, "What?" "Bro, the kid got caught with the drugs." I was like, "Oh, bro, no way." He said, "Yeah," and he went to go fight the teacher because he didn't want to give it up, because I forgot what he said, that he had like either Xanax or heroin in there. So then he like, oh my gosh, the teacher tried to take the drugs and he started fighting him, and then he told me that the teacher bitch slapped him across the face, and that everybody was laughing at him, and that he got expelled and went to juvie. And basically we have this thing called new beginnings. Like one of my she was a mutual friend to me. On Friday, this girl got expelled because so she said she had water in this cup, but it was actually vodka. And then my friend Valeria, she was a reason I was a mutual friend with her, I guess. She said she wanted a sip because we were in gym, and she said, and then she tried it, and she said that is not vodka. I mean, that is not water. And then I guess she spilled a little on the ground, and then the coach smelt it, and then he asked her who had it, and then the girl just got expelled. So yeah, don't do drugs, don't do alcohol underage, and yeah, so make sure to leave a like and subscribe, guys, and don't do drugs. I'm out.